So the following is a video showing you how to use some of the Salesforce and some of the tools within Salesforce to allow us to focus in key geographic plays in the oil and gas industry. And the one that we're focused on today is the Spraberry, which is in the heart of Texas and been very popular in the last little while. So what I've done is, first thing, I've gone to the Wave Analytics, and so that's connected directly to my Wave where I have Enerlead. So I've been loading the Texas Oil and Gas Commission information into my instance of Salesforce. And when I came to Wave Analytics, I've taken a lens, essentially what they call it, and I built some criteria, and I went in and I said, well, let's look at all the well licenses in the Texas area where the field, and that's what they call it in the Texas Oil and Gas Commission, contains Spraberry. And it then comes back and gives me the report or the image in the dashboard that we want. And then here I've grouped it by substance. What I'm able to do is I'm now able to print those to a dashboard. And when I put them in a dashboard, I've taken a couple different components. So what I did is I said, okay, well, let's look at it by company, and then let's look at it by the county that they're in, and let's look at it by the type of wells, oil and gas wells, oil wells, so on and so forth. So now I've got a nice list of who's been the busiest, and then I can drill down into it. I could say something like Diamondback and take a look at it, and it would say what particular county are they focused on. So now I have just a tremendous information about a major play in the Texas area, the players there, and the areas that they are operating in that particular region. I can then go in to my instance of Salesforce. I went in and I said, well, I want to get a better visual view of this. So I've got Geopionte loaded into Salesforce, and essentially I just did the same thing in my SPUD licenses. I built a filter for myself that said, let's go in, and the filter is I want to look at the field contains Spraberry, and I want to look at wells in the last 365 days, and then subsequently there's some information for me. So again, some more analytics. I can get some references associated with that. You know, we can break it down, look at different pieces of data. You know, where is it? Here's how the essentially the counties, I'm calling it the board field centers right now, break out. So that allows me to really analyze this particular set of data, get a geographic reference so I understand who's operating where, I understand who the key players are in that particular area. So I can look over here, here's Crown Quest, and then you can see how busy they are in that particular market segment. Of course, then what I wanted to do is I built out a list of counts, and I've said, okay, well, show me, same idea, Spraberry is the field, show me the accounts that are located in there, and now I start through my process of going in from an account management perspective. I can go to the account record itself, and again, we've got some references here. The well count that we have right now is 223. Here are the key fields that they're in. When we come down here, I've got my LinkedIn Navigator plugged in directly, so I'm now able to come in and look at the people that are associated with this particular. And in my case, I might be selling something like, say, production type of services. So maybe I'm selling pumps or pump jacks or those types of things. So I can come in here and I want to find anybody that has, essentially pump or production in there, and then we can see here, field specialist drilling and production. Here's a vice president that we can look at, so on and so forth. In my instance of Salesforce, I can then come in here and take a look at this individual, and then once I go in and I understand that, yeah, that's somebody that I want to be able to add, I have an app called Eclipse, another Salesforce app, where I could say, hey, let's add this individual, and then right away I can add that individual into Salesforce. Once I've added that individual into Salesforce, I don't have any contacts here, I could start my process of reaching out, talking to them, finding out if there's some opportunity for us to do business on that side of it. So just a quick summary, we pick a key area that we want to focus on. In that key area, some of the things that I'm looking for is I'm going to use my Wave Analytics to go in and drill down in that particular market segment. So I've got my Wave Analytics, gonna familiarize myself with it. I'm gonna look at Geopionte to get the geographic reference that I'm looking for. I'm gonna build my list of accounts, and then I'm going to go into each one of the accounts, see where I am from a relationship perspective, see where I am from a competitive perspective, and use that information to do my sales. And of course, I'm working with marketing, giving them the information back, telling them these are key people that I want to focus on, and here's the messaging, and they can send the appropriate